Hello, and welcome back to another episode of experiencing a heart attack without any reason whatsoever. Oh Jesus, don't know why that happened. Oh boy. Well, so I'm gonna pick this next challenge, which is large Marge. Don't exactly remember what it does, but I don't think it was supposed to do this. I mean, I would presume you would have to actually be like Maggie to play it, and then because Maggie and Marge, and yeah, you see the cooperation right there, and then you would get like loads of health out of absolutely nothing. I'd hoped that would happen, but apparently it didn't. So, you know, don't have that to hope for. On the other hand, I got loads of consumables right there, so that's quite the amazing point right there. So yeah, I felt the need to record since I like this game a lot, and I'm still in the somewhat addicted territory of what undergoes with this exact game. Oh, this is an Excel floor, Jesus. So do you only have a chance to get a deal with the devil on like the last of the floor, or like on the second boss fight, or is it just on the first? I'm not 200% sure on that particular case. But oh well, I hope I have the necessary keys to at least open both of the item rooms. It would really surprise me a lot if I didn't get just one more key in the process of this whole damn run, or like this whole floor, I mean. So as I was saying, I wanted to record a bit, and that's what I'm doing right now. The weather is not as good as it was supposed to be. I know I like resorting to something as conform as the weather, but yeah, just wanted to mention that it's kind of gray, and that's not exactly what I would have wanted to look forward to. But there's another thing on my mind right here, that I felt like the battle between me and the Duke of Flies was very fitting for that specific occasion. I'm not like, yeah, as you can see, I was a bit concerned I would take damage, and especially take that much damage, but these flies are fucking unbelievable. If I had like Cupid's arrow so I could penetrate, that would be amazing. So anyway, I made this silly April Fool's video, or it ain't really that silly. It's just like, oh boy, the clock is like 10 p.m. in the evening, and I still gotta do something silly for the April Fool's joke day and all that. So I decided to do this in the end, and that's kind of what I got out of it. Like just making a prank playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, and then it ended up being like the Spanish flea slowly fading into the whole ordeal, and then me being all confused and saying, whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen, and stuff, evolving from that far in. Finally, Jesus, I've gotten to have a lot more respect of the Duke of Flies as of recently, where I've learned that he really can pack quite a punch. Jesus, with all these fucking flies. Of course I didn't get a deal with the devil, and another rain job. That's kind of annoying, actually. So if I'll stop interrupting myself, I experienced that. Yeah, I wanted to make that video, and so I did. And it was alright, I guess. Like just spend 2 hours on it, which doesn't really, or it might sound like actually quite a long time, but it really actually isn't when you actually see how many resources and how long it usually takes to do something like that. It's a long process, let me tell you that, and it can be quite time consuming. A speed upgrade, that's not what I was looking for. So I ended up, well, releasing that video, and the problem is I've just logged into YouTube, and I experienced that, well, I had like a bunch of views, like 4 views or something like that, and it also had a copyright claim. The first copyright claim on this new channel of mine, which is obviously not something I'm looking forward to, even though I did challenge it a bit by using like third-party content, but I thought it would be okay. The problem is that Spanish Flea is quite apparently not okay when it comes to these exact, well, things. And I guess that kind of makes sense. It is copyrighted, and it is copyrighted by some of the right people too, and some of the right corporations, which does kind of make sense that they got it. The only thing though is that mine was kind of, well, acclaimed by this company known as In Grooves, which does have quite a reputation for doing stupid stuff like that. And they don't have the goddamn permission for it. They don't. I searched it up, and it seems like other people obviously have experienced then trying to claim copyright for something that wasn't theirs. Even a goddamn video game music, even that, like the Call of Duty soundtrack or something like that, which is completely nuts, really. I don't know why they would try to claim such, but apparently they paid enough money and then invested enough money into YouTube, so they have kind of have immunity on that. And if you try to, well, to disregard and reject the claim that they make, it's gonna get right back at you in your face, and they're just not gonna take it. So you have to appeal. And that's nuts. That's seriously nuts. And so the problem is, well, especially I was in right there. Oh, that was a waste of, oh shit. Well, might as well, I guess. I have so many bombs. This makes it worthwhile to go to the shop, actually. So, oh, what? Oh, right. Oh, Jesus. I forgot my bombs are kind of controlled by me now, so not much to do about that now. The ladder, I guess I will participate in taking, so yeah, I'll just hit that up. So, well, basically my conclusion is that I knew the Spanish Flea was copyrighted in the first place. At least I kind of knew that. I've been watching stuff like PBG stuff, and he always puts Spanish Flea in, no matter what the freaking occasion is. And it is kind of hilarious, I gotta admit. And so I was young and naive, and I thought, oh, I can do the same damn thing. No, I couldn't. I god darsh couldn't. So, yeah. That I just did the only, well, right thing, I guess, in like goose eyes and critical acclamated point. I just appealed to it, or, well, not appealed to it, but acknowledged it and just said, okay, you honestly wish that you didn't have to do this, but of course they do. I'm just trying to pull out money in front of people's noses. I won't be monetizing my shit. So, at least not for now, that's for true. I don't have like anything even worth monetizing. There's nothing that I could really gain anything from at this point. And the Curse of the Labyrinth, an extra floor again with Curse of the Labyrinth, that's kind of insane, I would like say. Holy Jesus. So these guys are much easier than the Meat Boys incarcerations. That's pretty neat. Left hand. Right, I'm gonna take it because I kind of enjoy red chests, even good and or bad. It's a mixed pile of gosh darn awfulness, but I'm gonna take it. And because I haven't got any upgrades with regards to damage, so in that specific position I am like slightly vulnerable, so that's just something I gotta watch out for. Now they are both inclined to die quite fast, so I just gotta making some quick scopes, not exactly like no scopes, but oh come on, Jesus. Ah, for crying out loud. Jesus, this is getting rather annoying, but these guys are annoying. That's like, okay, I'm gonna, yeah, that's quite presumably the only right thing to do in this particular case. Or not the only right thing, but the only non-tenuous thing to do And if the chunks of meat didn't like move away from me, things would be much easier. So that's kind of neat. Took some damage, but I still have a reasonable chance to have a deal with the devil, so I'm just gonna account for that. Now, I took large Marge, and the problem is I actually don't quite remember what it even does, so I'm just gonna roll with it and see what we're getting dealt here. That's not like assuring that I'm gonna get anything good out of it. Quite contrary if I'm unlucky. I honestly can't remember what it's supposed to do. It is an expression used for someone who is kind of like in the more overweight section of categories of people in general, but wouldn't say it's like meant for everybody. But oh Jesus! All right, this is just kind of getting overweight. I almost said this is kind of getting overheated. Don't want any more to have to do with that. This is fucking no more, you sons of shices. I've had it with you. Why did you not appeal to my situation? Just die and just get the frick out of my faces. Not just my face, and don't have like several faces. That would be rather weird. So please, I don't understand how that chunks of meat can just move away like that. It's not normal. It's not supposed to happen. I really thought you could understand that. Pieces of arse. Horseradish shit. Right, so I'm just gonna stay on the top level right here and possibly avoid taking more damage than necessary. Right, I just bombed my own entrance back to the real world, I should say. I'm trying to get this guy to explode in the correct place. I know I'm like saving a bomb for naught, but I'm just trying to see if oh right, I couldn't. So fuck that. Just explode wherever you like, mate. That's just all fine by me. I don't exactly feel that lucky, but I guess I'm also like spiritually down by the fact that, well, this copyright claim happened in the first place, and that's kind of sucky. So, not that I claim the video to be good by any means necessary. It's quite necessary. It's not really that great in any sort of way, but it is there, and it is mine, and well, the music isn't mine, but other people have used the same music. And if there's one thing I got ammo, it's that Ingrooves does not own the fucking music. That's all, basically. End of story time now, little fellows. This is very nice, very neat. I would personally say this is kind of neat that our bombs just stay in one position altogether. So okay, so he evaded damage by jumping there. I actually didn't know that they could just evade damage by doing that sort of bullshitty ass actions. So I'm gonna try to evade that in the Back to the From time in the future. Don't erupt stuff in people's faces when they jump. That's something like a genuine thing going. That when people are jumping, don't defuse bombs. That doesn't work. Nothing works by the stand of these fellas. So damage up would be kind of very much appreciated. That's oops, whoops. That's surely something on my mind right there. So that was a nicer place. Maybe I could have gotten more, but maybe I couldn't gotten less. So I just stopped. Or I just stayed. Oh wait, my range isn't good enough. Is that seriously? That can't be true. That can seriously not be 100% of true. Alright, that's good. What is my range right now? It should be, yeah, it is. It is all the way through, which is great. I mean, it could be more, right? But it could be much less also. And this is not a favorable room whatsoever. I kind of have the impression that we've not been dealt very nice floors even on the caves, and the caves is usually the definition of what should be easier than bloody catacombs. It is of course a matter of what your items are, how available you actually are, not on the free market or anything, but just in general. So might be able to use some more bombs sometime, but I don't feel very comfortable in doing that right now since I don't have that many. So I'm gonna... Alright then, fine. And this guy, maybe like this exact place. That didn't have it either, so yeah, well, obviously a waste of some bombs. It might be down there, or it might have been to the left of where I just went. And it went wherever I did go. That's something that I very much appreciate. That's quite possibly one of the best quotes from The Meaning of Life. That's kind of ingenious, to be quite honest. Oh Jesus. You guys are kind of getting in my general direction. That chariot could potentially be kind of life-saving. Kind of. So that kind of that we have going right there, that's very huge. Right. I just sank my own spit to avoid that from getting anywhere in the wrong places. So just if you make sure to do that every day of your life, it's gonna be a long life you're living, pal. Alright, just make sure to maximize the distance between me and this well, the host. Is that what you new kids call it these days? Calling this fella? Well, get up with ya, meanie shiz. I don't want to take no more shit from you now, mate. That's good. When you die, that's when our relationship is at its best. Like the peak of our coexistence lies when you die. That's kind of what I was referring to right here. And that's a nice relationship to have going, wouldn't you say? It definitely benefits in a lot of direction. It might be a lose-win situation, but at least someone wins, and that's what matters in a relationship. You always prioritize your second half above yourself, or at least you should. You definitely... How the hell did I take damage right there? That's just kind of awful. That's must yeah, gotta say it's kind of not great. Taking damage on the host, these guys, is not a feat to be proud of. So you should just avoid mentioning that. Or it is an extra floor. I have to remember that to myself. Getting the poop does not mean that we have won anything yet. This is actually like shit item. That's... Take it as you will, obviously. Upon... Oh my fucking goodness, I'm not being granted. Yeah, this is not a very good item pool that I've been gotten so far. That's rather demeaning, I would say. It's kind of annoying. But whatever, not much to do about that. Hasn't really been giving me that many opportunities to do so well. Oh well, I'll manage somehow. It's going all right now. So I'll try and make sure it stays that way and not any other way. The item magnet is really quite useless now, especially when I already bought the ladder. I freaking bought it. I didn't get it for free or anything, like some of these new kids down the alley who just get things for free now. That's apparently a new thing they have going right now. That's rather neat. Now, where could... Okay, this is actually one of the few situations where it proves to be useful. So that's kind of neat. Right, I'm quite glad that these weren't the red guys in this specific situation, so else I would have been mauled to death with yeah, with everything. So right, that's nice. Obviously don't have a very high chance of getting a deal with the devil, especially if I take damage, and the next little floor is not good in any sort of way for that, so I might as well just continue and well, get the lay of the land before it's too late, and just get one of these guys to explode. That would be very neat. That would be the best thing to occur for me in this particular day. Come on now, flies, you cannot resist exploding upon yourselves. That's not something that you... Oh my goodness, how is it taking so long? Like, is my damage really that bad? Is it? I mean, surely I hope it wasn't, but apparently it is. Right, the compass. That's good. That really is good. And also a key is great. And also all these opportunities for a secret room is just... Ugh. What is it? I don't know, it can be so many places. This is rather neat, I would say. I'm just gonna do it, and oh, there we have it. There we have him, some money, a bunch of it at least. And I'm gonna check out the last room we have available. Just for laughs. Or not for laughs, for anything that I can actually use. Not contradictory to the things I've already been dealt. Or, well, actually a bit, yes, because I've been getting kind of shitty items, both literally and metaphorically speaking. That's not just a bad metaphor, it's just like verbally speaking. What do you call rhetorically speaking? Yeah, it's something like that at least. So whatever, I found basically the things I wanted to. Not a very nice floor in any sort of way. The goddamn poop, man, that's the lowest of the lows. When you found the poop, you know you're down on your luck. God dang it. So I guess I'll use the chariot for one of these fights, and it might, well, it turned out to be this. Yeah, I guess I should have used it, but oh well. And I don't know, like, if it just has to be on the right on the next boss that you don't take damage, and then you're in for a jolly good time. And I can just, like, the good thing about this is that I can just make this bomb wait for me and for my approval and for you to eat it, or for you to get close enough so that you have a possibility to eat it. Yes, there you have it, mate. That's, keep it up, and it's gonna be fine as tits. That's quite kind of in particular what I'm aiming for right here. So I hope that I can get something good, because I have kind of been diminishing the bad items from like bosses loot that I can be getting. Of course, a shot speed up is always something that can happen, and I kind of presume that it will be happening here too. A speed upgrade again. That's almost as bad as the other thing I envisioned. Maybe not entirely, but like kind of close. So maybe didn't deal as much damage as I'd hoped for. I don't exactly know how the contact damage works with these guys, like how close entirely you have to be, oh, to make it work. I'm seriously, if I'm going to die here, that's not a bummer, that's a real goddamn bummer. Because seriously though. And what does large Marge even do? I don't bloody know. I can't like recognize. Maybe I should have looked at my items from the beginning, and then I could sort of deduce what it actually meant. Did he just kill himself? He honestly just killed himself right there, did he not? Am I even gonna bother going all the way back just to play that thing? Because I could also get a shop on the next floor, even though it is like the higher ends of society we have been getting to here. I'm just gonna take a sip of water while the game freezes. No worries. Oh, for crying out loud, it's Necropolis. You know, everything on this floor is merely shites, and it isn't. What just happened? Like, did it just transition from... And this is another Excel floor? Are you... Holy shit! I'm literally baffled right now. What is even the chance of that to occur? I mean, literally, it's annoying, right? It's very annoying because smaller chance of there being item pools, larger chance of you not getting a deal with the devil. I haven't been getting a single one so far, obviously because I'm taking so much damage. But yeah, just in general, how did this happen? Really now, it's insane, man. That's what it is. Sorry for kind of getting all agitated about that. But holy hell. What's the chance for that, mate? No idea, I says. Well, knowing that I really do not have any idea, so I could get in for some pot shots with my trusty cube of meat right there, but I guess I'll like deal with it. I'm kind of sad I can't get that chest because red chest is not nice, man. It's general rule lure. What the fuck? Red chests are usually nice, or at least they're like competitively nice. They're kind of nice to gamble on, and that's also what I'm hoping for to do right here. So yeah, that could be kind of very nice if I could get that chance. And I really need bombs right now. This is why maybe I should have not used all those bombs on the different of the enemies that I had to fight. This is not very good. I might also like have a reasonable chance of dying. So that's also something that can occur. These guys are not something to be trifled with. And when they like hop off in these giant masses, you can't really shoot anywhere, and all is dead now, so that sucks like hell, I would say. Not that hell sucks, or maybe it does, but it doesn't literally, because it can't. It's not a living, breathing being like any of us else. So you know, hell, I'm sorry, mate. You just aren't like the rest. And I feel like I'm doing absolutely nothing to these. Haven't been getting a single stat upgrade so far. Yeah. Oh right, speed. Oh, speed and range. How could I forget you guys? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm real fucking sorry. I forgot the most important stats of all. Rightly, this range is like potentially kind of helpful some strange times when this happens. The shot speed upgrade is actually useful for these particular kinds of enemies. Oh, for the love of God. I thought I could like work it out, but I couldn't. I really couldn't.